This is Muscle Central and I'm Michael Diamond. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and leave a comment. Okay, Chris Psycho Lewis, the trainer of Andrew Jack, has gone psycho on Matt from Muscle Discord. Sorry, I couldn't resist it. Now, on a podcast that Matt does with Matt Truck, they were talking about the Pittsburgh Pro guest posing, and in Matt's assessment, he was least impressed with Andrew Jack. Can you believe he had the audacity to say something like that? And then he went even further. He said he thinks Andrew Jack is Mr. Olympia material. Can you believe he said such awful things? Well, obviously, Chris Psycho Lewis was not happy when Matt said that he was least impressed by Andrew Jack. I guess being a trainer of Andrew Jack takes it personally. Now, on another podcast, they're talking about this, and Chris is stating his displeasure about him trash talking. Not trash talking. Trash talking is saying, you look like dog crap. That's trash talking. Matt was merely giving his opinion, and it seems like Chris Lewis feels that if your opinion doesn't jive with what way he feels, you don't have a right to your opinion. Well, when it's discussing it, Matt brought up to Chris that when he had Steve Weinberger on this podcast and they were talking about the Pittsburgh Pro guest posing, Steve Weinberger says the same thing. Now, Chris can't go after Steve Weinberger, so what does he do? Well, Steve Weinberger is the head judge of the IFBB. Has been in the business in the industry for all these years, and he has all this experience, and he's qualified, and you're not qualified. You're telling him he doesn't have a right to his own opinion. And Matt's been in the business. He was a competitor. I don't think he's competing anymore. He was a competitive bodybuilder. But at the end of the day, we all have a right to our opinion. And I happen to feel the same way. Steve Weinberger said he felt the same way. There were other people who felt different that liked what they saw with Andrew Jack. Once again, it's all one's opinion. Then Psycho Lewis says, well, you're doing this trash talking, all this negative talking about Andrew, and it gets back to him, and it could affect him in his prep. Well, if Andrew is that sensitive where some criticism is going to freak him out and affect his contest prep, well, you're in the wrong business to begin with. I don't think Andrew Jack is that sensitive. Obviously, Chris Psycho Lewis is that sensitive. Like I said, Steve Weinberger himself wasn't very impressed with Andrew Jack either. Chris Psycho Lewis, you need to get a grip on it. This is a sport, if you want to call it a sport, where you get on stage in your underwear and you flex your muscles and you're being critiqued by judges and they make a decision who they think is better in their opinion. And if all that is too much for you, you're in the wrong business also. You can agree or disagree with what I've said. Either way, let me know in the comments section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.